Okay, what we have here is a 2008 Hummer H3. And the problem I was having is it would say AC off here, okay? The gauge would always stay where it's at now on low. So I changed the thermostat, or this gauge sensor, the temperature gauge sensor on the motor. I changed that. It didn't work. So what I did is looked up on the internet. There's another guy out there that shows you how to take the, he said he had the same thing. And it's pretty common with this motor. It's in all different kind of cars. So if you just look up AC off, you'll see a bunch of guys showing you how to change it. The engine light was on too the whole time with the AC light off. So what I did is I changed the thermostat, okay? After I changed the thermostat, well, when this thing was new, it would never go past that first mark past low. That's how hot it would stay. Now it's going to the second mark and a little above it, just a little, and it stays there. So you can see this thing's only got 65,000 miles on it. I've already put a radiator in it and a temp sensor, which it didn't need, and brakes. That's all I've done to it so far, and the thermostat. That's all I've done to it. So then if you go out here, and you got to jack the car up, take the driver's side front tire out. Here's the part number for the part. It was made in Mexico. That's part number. Here's the thermostat. Okay, it's this whole housing. You can't just take the thermostat out, put a new one in, and put it on. One thing, when you do it, see this little groove right here? This little groove all the way around here. There's an O-ring that was in there. It was actually stuck to the motor really good. So you got to make sure you get that O-ring off the motor if it doesn't come off with this. That's one thing you got to make sure you get. Oh, jack the car up, take the tire off. Then you got to take the inner wheel well out. This whole inner wheel well. It's fairly easy. I can't remember how many clips, but they got them little, I don't know if you can see it, right here, right there, those round clips. You just pull the middle out, and then you put the tool in the back and pull the whole thing out. There's like 10 of them, I think. Don't quote me on it. Take the whole inner wheel well out. Then right down here, you can see the bottom bolt for the thermostat. They're 10 millimeter. Now, this goes to the motor like that. The top bolt is kind of a bitch. You got to have some patience. What you do is you take that top bolt out, and you don't try to, you can't grab it with your hands. So what you got to do, take top bolt out, take bottom bolt out, then pull this out, push it this way, like this, push it back, and then out in between the frame rail, there's the brake lines right there. Then you have a little room right here. You can take it out here, take the clamp off, but remember where this thing's at. Okay, this little line going up, and make sure you put this back in your hose at the same point, okay, and put your clamp back on. Then you turn it, push it back in through there, bring it back out, bring it back over, and and as it's real close to you here, you put your top bolt back in, put it on. You don't do nothing with that bolt yet. You put the bottom bolt in, screw it in about 3-4 times, and it'll draw this up tight. Not tight, but it'll draw it like this. Go like that when you do the bottom bolt. Then you can start your top bolt and be patient. You don't want to cross thread it. put it on, top the antifreeze off, you're done. Took me maybe about an hour. It's been a week now. I've had no AC lights come on or off. We put roughly 200 miles on it, and it has not. The air works perfect. So that's how you fix it.